quite understand it. Like, I'm not champ. I don't know whether anyone's champ this year until the girls win the final. So yeah, it didn't make sense for me to fight for a belt because I'm not champion by the way they changed a lot of things.
Out aggressive, because I know my skills, I know what I can do, but sometimes in the cage or in the ring, it doesn't come out. And now we train so much for aggression, and just have no regret of anything. And you see what happened, to end the fight really soon. But yeah, that was quicker than I expected. So, but good fight.
She's a tough girl, so I'm gonna say that she was just tough. tough.
I was sort of
stand up and on the ground. I explore more as an MMA fighter. So. Yeah, this is just another lesson, another win, and now up to the next one.
Buckle up, fight fans. In February 2026, PFL's first event of the year ignites under Dubai's lights with a blockbuster, champion versus champion, and the flyweight crown on the line. In one corner, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva, the reigning PFL women's flyweight champ. In the other, Denise Miss Dynamite Kilholtz, the Dutch knockout queen. This isn't just another fight, it's a statement. When those cage doors shut, expect fireworks. Dakota Ditcheva is pure precision in the cage, a deadly sniper with a perfect 15-0 record. Every jab is a bullet, every kick a surgical strike. She wastes nothing. No wild flurries, just cold calculation. Champion's patience? She angles out of trouble and explodes the second you blink. Even world-class contenders crumple under her withering counters. When the final bell rings, she lowers her gloves calmly, like a surgeon who just pulled off a flawless operation. The future of the flyweight division burns bright under one name, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva.
For your winner, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva!
Across the cage, a different storm brews. Denise Miss Dynamite Kilholtz is the Dutch knockout queen with lightning in her fists. A 6-time kickboxing world champion and Muay Thai title holder, she's laid dozens of opponents out cold. Controlled chaos is her trademark. She dances on her toes, luring fighters in, then unleashes whip-crack jabs and thunderous right hands. A 2-time Dutch judo champ, she slips from clinches and evades takedowns with ease. Miss Dynamite has it all, lethal power and veteran savviness, ready to tear apart any undefeated streak in her path.
When you hurt people with your hands and you put them down in their rock, their ability to defend themselves. There it is, she's in trouble. This fight's over. It's all over! Just like that! Wait. Yes, Denise Kilholtz knocks out Kate Jackson.
And a right hand. Oh, what a big one. Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer fist. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva. Just nasty stuff in the clinch.
2 fights, 1 opponent. When Dakota Ditcheva met Sumiko Inaba at PFL Africa 2023, she treated the fight like a sniper mission. Every jab found its mark. Low kicks chopped Inaba's legs to pieces, and each of Inaba's forward rushes was met with crisp, punishing counters. Ditcheva dominated from bell to bell, outworking and outscoring her rival every round.
They'll hit you with the kitchen sink, go back home, everything with the kitchen sink, go back home, get a kitchen sink and hit you with that. That's how hard she's been training for this fight.
Look at the power on even the clinch.
Yeah. Spinning kick right to the gut. Ditcheva starting to clown a little bit. Mugging for the crowd here in Cape Town.
Final few seconds of this fight, Dakota Ditcheva stunting a little, grabs one more clinch, big knee to the body.
The result? A resounding unanimous decision for Ditcheva. She owned the center of the cage, proving her blueprint. Pick apart the offense bit by bit until there's nothing left.
Score this bout unanimously. For your winner, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva!
When Inaba faced Denise Kilholtz instead, the story immediately flipped. Inaba surged forward, but Miss Dynamite was ice cold. Every wild punch Inaba threw was answered with an even sharper bullet of a counter. Kilholtz slipped and sidestepped, then loomed right back with thunderous right hands and punishing low kicks. By the end, Inaba's face was a roadmap of Kilholtz's shots, and her body was heavy with fatigue. The judges handed Kilholtz a clear decision, a statement that she's an elite striker in MMA.
Exactly the same at 30-27. All scoring it for the winner by unanimous decision. Denise, Miss Dynamite, Kilholtz.
The takeaway? Same opponent, 2 annihilations, but with wildly different scripts. Ditcheva versus Inaba looked like a chess match, surgical, precise, methodical. Kilholtz versus Inaba was a lightning storm, explosive, overwhelming, utterly devastating. This exactly foreshadows what's coming. Ditcheva's plan is to control and dismantle. Kilholtz's plan is to make a devastation demo, a brutal lesson that fighting her is dangerous. On February 42, when these two champions collide, expect both blueprints to clash in the most explosive way possible. Miss Dynamite's power is real. In fact, she's dropped tough opponents in a flash. At Bellator 247 in 2020, Denise Kilholtz crashed British striker Kate Jackson with a 43-second knockout. She's done the same to others. British standout Bryony Tyrrell felt her thunderous right hand early in that fight. In short, one clean shot from Denise and a fight can be finished.
Here we go! The UK's Kate Jackson in the red gloves, the Netherlands, Denise Kilholtz in the blue gloves.
Well, submissions come when you hurt people with your hands and you put them down in their rock, their ability to defend themselves. There it is, she's in trouble. This fight's over.
It's all over! Just like that!
Damn, here we go.
She showed those instincts again against grappling ace Ilara Brutality Joanne, Bellator 301, 2023. Joanne, an Olympian with pites in her back, clinched and dragged Kilholtz into gritty scrambles. Denise took some abuse, but never panicked, always underhooking, always scrambling back to her feet. Then, late in round 3, it happened. Miss Dynamite snapped a massive right hand into Joanne's jaw that nearly ended it outright. The crowd felt the blast. Kilholtz shook the cage, as announcers said. The judges would give Torres the split decision, but Kilholtz proved she can mix it with world-class grapplers and still land lethal shots.
Expect them to get started in a hurry here, an important matchup in the flyweight division, and exactly as advertised. Another exchange. What would you like to see more of from either fighter here in the third round as Kilholtz dropping Joanne momentarily?
Your third and final judge, Doug Crosby, scores the fight 30-27. Seeing the fight for the winner by split decision, Ilara Joanne.
One caveat, Denise comes out swinging. Her first round gas tank is explosive, but those dynamite punches do drain energy. By the later rounds, she often slows. That's exactly what Dakota Ditcheva will be watching for. If Kilholtz doesn't find the knockout early, the champion's precise footwork and relentless pacing can turn the tide as Miss Dynamite's firepower cools. It won't just be a war of wills, it'll be explosive. Lightning versus calculation. Ditcheva's planning, but Kilholtz's potential to end the fight with one shot will keep everyone on the edge. Ditcheva is younger, taller, and rangier. A disciplined, long-range puzzle she'll try to solve with jab, footwork, and measured pacing. Kilholtz answers with chaos and explosive power. One shot can change everything. It's a chess match versus a street sprint. Patience and precision against speed and punching power. One may ride for 5 rounds, the other might end it in 30 seconds. Dakota Ditcheva isn't just defending a belt, she's shaping a legacy. If she outpaces Kilholtz, the flyweight throne tightens around her, and the era of the new generation is stamped as real. Kilholtz fights to prove doubters wrong. not just a kickboxing icon, but a top-tier MMA force. A win here would boost her standing across combat sports and reset the division's power map. At 36, a title in MMA would mark her as a rare athlete who thrives across disciplines. Bottom line, a Ditcheva win cements a new era. A Kilholtz win redefines what's possible for speed, power, and cross-training at the highest level. Prediction? If Ditcheva stays disciplined, keeps Kilholtz at the end of her jab, and grinds through the early rounds, she can stave off the storm and pull away on the scorecards. But if Kilholtz finds that doorway early and lands clean, one shot could flip the script in an instant. Tell us who you've got in the comments. The unmoving, unshakable Brit champion, or the Dutch dynamo ready to detonate. And as always, smash like, hit subscribe to BoXtreme, and keep it locked here for every moment of February. Don't blink, history can hinge on the next exchange. See you at the bell.